Hello, dear colleagues. In this video, I want to briefly tell you what we were doing during those 2 weeks and a half. So this is how our school looks like. This is the 1st of September, and you see here the kids. They are Polina, Andrei, Mark, and Alexander or Sasha. So these are the school owners. Volodymyr is the school director, and Anastasia, she will be with us. She is the director of studies. These are the parents of the kids, and everyone. And here is the teacher. So how we were going to teach and how we are teaching, we are teaching combining the techniques and approaches of Interclass with systemic functional approach. From Interclass, we take visual presentation of information and projective recursive technology. From SFL, we took teaching learning cycle and genres, which we'll talk about later. So in Interclass, we use symbols for the parts of speech and for building a sentence. These are the main symbols. That is how we built sentences using those symbols. We call them pictograms. And we combine vocabulary using the principles of vocabulary compilation. It means that when you have to combine something into a map, we usually say what an object is. It's the qualities, these are the qualities of an object, and the hypersystem, meaning what the object belongs to, like a chair is furniture, or my dad is my parent or my family. So then what an object has, and that's usually the system of possessions, and what an object does. Also here, I would like to add this part where the object exists, and here we may say that the object exists in like the structure, there is, there are, and also there's circumstances, plus circumstances. Okay, so that is how we usually compile the vocabulary, and the same structures we used for compiling vocabulary in the maps for our students. So, but at first we had to go through this stage number 1 and to explain the sentence building, because it is also the requirement of the new Ukrainian school that students have to be aware of the parts of speech. So we combined the pictograms with the questions that we use for defining parts of speech, and that is how we were teaching our kids to build the sentence and to understand the sentence structure. You see that that is how here we did Ukrainian with the same pictograms. We did the sentence structure of English. Also, this worksheet shows how they were reading and trying to define what part of speech it is. They didn't say that it's like the subject or the object. They just ask the questions, who, what, and that's how they define the parts of speech. That is how we worked with parts of speech. Just let me show. And now I will show you a couple of other videos. So this is Mark trying to build a sentence. This is Paulina also trying to build a sentence. And you see that here she's using the cards with the family members. Here is the map for the family, and with the cards, so she's trying to substitute pictograms with the cards, and that is how she builds the sentence structure. And in this video, they are talking, they're telling each other about their families. Okay, so later you see how we are trying to group them in couples, so in pairs, sorry, and how we are teaching them to work in pairs and to talk about their family, which of course we do need to keep working on. And after building the sentences, after they got the idea of the sentence structure and parts of speech, of course it will take much longer, but still. So we group sentences for speaking. In the family, we can talk about who we are, the members of the family. So then describe them and talk about their gender, and with this we can start building extended noun groups, like my sister is a short, thin girl. We tried both Ukrainian and English maps, and they worked. They could speak better using Ukrainian maps, and of course, not that good was their result with English maps. So actually, what we did, we built the knowledge of the field. We read a lot on the topic, and they tried to distinguish the keywords, and then they jointly constructed the like the stories about their family, or the descriptions of their families, and then the independent construction. But actually we like those two stages, we still find them a bit difficult, because like kids need like we also need to work more on discipline and on the structure of the classes. So basically this week, which is the third week, we worked at the topic school, again introduced the vocabulary and added verbs finally. So now we have the structures. I have got it is, talking about school things. Yeah, so then we added there is, there are, then actions, and we also added subjects like school subjects. For example, at math, we count, and so on. And that's how the worksheet looks like. They also have cards. We use the same vocabulary for math, like it's for comparing the numbers, for greater, less, equal. Then this is the game, like we cut it, and that is how they practice the vocabulary. Lots of other games for vocabulary practice. So actually at this stage, we have already looked at the sentence building, how the sentence is built. They are well aware of the parts of speech and the sentence structure. We try to build different structures which are here. So to use the structures, in Ukrainian we talk more, in English we structure our speaking, and we also use like different games, lots of games, mostly connected with recycling vocabulary. Okay, so that's all that I wanted to tell you. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.